How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. And this time we're reviewing Smallville Season 2, Episode 16. What happens on this week's episode is Clark's mom is in the cellar, and the reason she's in the cellar is because Clark and his dad is distracted with the sink, and she's trying to hide the key. And while she's doing this, she brings up these dust spores of kryptonite, and they get in her lungs, and she goes back in the house. He's about to pour Clark and Jonathan Kent some lemonade, and she drops the lemonade pitcher, and is about to fall on the shard of glass from the pitcher, and Clark catches her before she hits the glass, and they take her to the hospital, and the BCA comes and is trying to figure out what's going on, and they find out that it's a toxin that's in the air, and we know that it's kryptonite dust. And while they're doing this, Clark goes back to the cellar before they get there and gets the ship out of there. Well, when he does this, he gets up the kryptonite dust again, and it affects him as well. While him and Pete's driving the truck away with the spaceship to take Pete's shed, Clark passes out and almost wrecks his truck, and he tries to pick the truck up out of the ditch, and he's lost his powers temporarily. So him and Pete have to push the truck out of the ditch and get back on the road. They go back to Pete's house and drop off the spaceship. Well, then Clark goes back home, and the BCA's searching the farm, and they find the storm cellar, and they find the key that's in a flower pitcher that's buried, and around this key they find the kryptonite dust, and they find out where the toxins come from. And they take the key and they take it into evidence, that way they can examine it. And Clark and them's not worried about that right now. They're just trying to get Martha better. And then Clark's at his house, and Lana shows up, and Clark winds up passing out, and Jonathan calls the doctor that it's Lex Luthor's girlfriend, who is taking care of Clark's mother, Martha. And he's trying to explain to her before she examines Clark, she has to promise not to say anything, because Clark's Superman, he's Kryptonian, and he's an alien, and he's trying to tell her she ain't going to be able to get a blood sample, but she's able to because Clark's powers are not working right now because of kryptonite dust. And she gets the blood work, and she tells him that she needs to know what's going on, and he says, once you see the blood work, you'll know that you can't tell anybody about Clark. And she sees the blood work, and she finds out. And then Lex Luthor comes and is trying to figure out what's wrong with Martha, and she has to get the file before Lex Luthor gets to it, so that way she can hide Clark's secret. And further on in the episode, Clark's passed out, and Chloe comes and tells Clark how she feels, and Clark wakes up and says Lana, and Chloe gets upset and leaves. And Lana comes to the torch to get the stuff for the formula that Martha Kent was getting ready for before she got sick, and she finds a letter that Chloe wrote to Clark. And then at the end of the episode, they go and get the spaceship key, because they find out that the spaceship key is able to kill people, because the spaceship key healed Martha, that way she could become pregnant in the first place. And that's another thing, they find out that she's pregnant in this episode, and she's barren, she ain't able to have kids. And the spaceship was able to make her be able to bear a child. And she goes and tells Jonathan this, and then Jonathan goes to the BCA headquarters and gets the key back. They put the key in the ship heals Clark, and heals Clark's mother. And at the end of the episode, Lex Luthor gets the files on Martha Kent after she got out of the hospital, still trying to figure out what's going on with Clark. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that we know a little bit more about the ship, what do you think is going to happen? That Clark will find out more about it, and what will that be? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. And this is another episode of Retro TV. As always, as good as awesome. See y'all next time.